9:05.
Excuse me, can you repeat again, Lucia?
No, I was just asking if should we wait until 10:05 or I mean.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, I think we can wait maybe 1 minute more.
Okay.
Let's see.
Perfect. This session is going to be recorded, so if you have colleagues or you have people who is interested in watching it later, I don't know if Christian, this will be published in the portal of Census of South America later. That will be great to know.
Yes, thank you for that remind, Lucia. Yeah, our market team is going to record this session, and then they will send my email to all our contacts that we have in our system. Yeah, I think we have 9 people. Let's wait one more.
How many people we have?
I don't know how many people. Maybe as I told you, we have another session at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah, but let me see. Leonardo.
Hello.
Sharon is here. Hi, Sharon. Welcome.
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning for the ones who are connecting.
Good morning.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Okay, great. Let me see. Jainer also is here. I think is part of the team. Can you hear us, Jainer?
I think she left or he left.
Okay, so I know out of time, so we can we may start. So good morning, everyone. My name is Christian. I am part of the team Census, and this morning we have a session with Lucia Bastida, who is representing LATAM Airline. Probably, I'm sure that most of you know or have heard about this airline, which is one of the biggest air companies in South America. So Lucia, she's going to share with us about what they have been doing this pandemic time, about the connections, if they are operating and which destination they are opening right now. So she's going to share a useful information that will be useful for us in the future, of course, when we start having clients. So good morning, Lucia. Thank you for being here. And thank you for your time, for sharing this great information for us.
Okay, well, first of all, welcome everyone. As Christian was mentioning, my name is Lucia. I'm here to let you know about LATAM, where we are, our new ways to fly. The presentation is going to be short. I'm going to show you a video of what are we doing right now. We're still the biggest carrier, and we are South America, so we connect South America to the world. And the idea is that with this presentation, you can share, and you can know a little bit of what is happening with us today. So I'm going to share my screen, and so just please let me know when you get. Christian, you let me know.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We can see Lucia. Thanks.
Okay, perfect. So the idea of this presentation is, welcome you to South America. Today, we're going to talk about the destinations we are operating, a little bit about information within the company, the route connectivity that we are doing right now, safety and hygiene protocols, and what we offer for all your passengers to decide to go to our beautiful region. We're going to start with a quick video where we want to show you just give me 1 second, the new ways to fly and new safe ways to fly. So here we go.
LATAM presents New Ways to Fly. To give you peace of mind to travel again with confidence, we will share with you everything we're doing to ensure your safety before, during, and after your next flights. We implemented new safety and hygiene measures along the 5 stages of your journey, starting with the first. Pre-flight. Before each trip, we will send you an email with your flight information, recommendations, and current protocols. Remember to include a mask in your hand baggage, since its use will be mandatory at the airport and during the entire flight. Check-in. We want to promote social distancing at the airports. So please check in online and make sure you have your boarding pass with you. By doing so, if you are traveling without luggage, you will not need to go to the counters and you will be able to go directly to the boarding gate. Also, make sure that only the people who will be traveling arrive at the airport. This way, you contribute to reducing possible crowding in public areas. If you have luggage, please follow the social distancing sign and take advantage of our automated baggage, tagging, and automatic dispatch services at the airports where they are available. Our entire staff will be wearing masks and by protocol wash their hands regularly and also use hand sanitizer gel. Likewise, all our services, such as counters and kiosks, are cleaned continuously and are interspersed to maintain proper distance from each other. Boarding. We implemented a POS and contactless boarding system to ensure the safety of our passengers and crew. You will wait for your turn to approach the boarding gate, and while you do so, you will be able to relax, since the common areas are also regularly sanitized. On board. Before every flight, we perform a cleaning and disinfection process of all our surfaces and elements on board. All our cabins renew their air completely every 3 minutes and have HEPA filters that remove 99.9% of viruses and bacteria. Additionally, for your protection, the cabins have an air circulation system that goes from top to bottom and is combined with multiple air vents that together limit the spread of particles and diseases throughout the plane. We have taken measures on board to make your flight a safe environment, such as the mandatory use of masks by passengers and crew, hand sanitizer gel available on all of our aircraft, a simplified meal service to reduce interactions at the time of delivery, sanitization and sealing of all rest elements before each flight, and enhancement over hygiene protocols, among others. Disembarking. And finally, we want to avoid crowding while you are leaving the plane, so disembarking will be carried out by rows to guarantee enough distancing among passengers during the process. This is how our new safety and hygiene protocols are adapted to the different stages of your trip, creating a safe environment that ensures your protection when flying with us. Because in this new world, a safe flight is achieved through our joint efforts. LATAM Airlines, further together.
Okay, well, with this video, I'm going to move on with my presentation about where we are. So we still, have, all the safest destinations in South America. We're still operating in Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, Chile, Argentina. Now we are operating not domestic, but international, and Brazil, which is our biggest, destinations that we operate to within South America, and of course Ecuador, which is the country that brings us together today. When is LATAM's anniversary? 22nd of August. We've been in the industry for more than 80 years. We merged in 2012 with TAM from Brazil and became LATAM Airlines with new name in 2018. So now no more LAN Chile. Maybe some of you remember us as LAN Chile, LAN Ecuador, LAN Peru, LAN Argentina. Now we are just one group operating to the same countries we used to, which is LATAM Airlines, and LATAM means Latin America. So for you to know, we LATAM in numbers. So the group is, for some reason this one it went. Okay, so the group is equipped with a fleet of, we have the 767s, the 777s, the 787s, Airbus 321s, that we are having more new 321s, more environmental safely now. The 320s and the 319s are the latest models of our kind. We have transported 572,000 tons of cargo between January and September. As you can all imagine, last year was a tough year for us. So what we decided to do is, transport and convert a lot of our planes, like passenger planes, to our cargo planes, so we could do some, some business and stay in business after all this. Now LATAM is at 60% of capacity in international, and in domestics, like for example, in Ecuador, we are already at 75% domestic, Colombia 115 versus 2019, we are 70% in Chile, 80% in Brazil. So we are, getting there, not yet where we want to be, but we are, recuperating some business and flying again with you. We connect Latin America with the world. We are now 29,000 employees around the world. And we have continued, as you can see, flying during the pandemic, trying to, stay in business to serve your passengers. Now that we are all trying to come back to our beautiful South America. Our awards. Yesterday, great news, we were named by Skytrax the best airline in South America. In 2020, we received the awards for Apex for best cabin service, also for best entertainment in South America. And we still have, the International Business Excellence Awards in 2020. What we were Gold Award winner. We are first place for punctuality in the Mega Airlines category in 2020 and Best Global Airline 5-star category in 2021, and South America's leading airline, which is very important. When you think in South America, we connect South America, we take you everywhere to South America. Sustainability is a subject that is very close to our hearts. This year, and I guess after all we've been through, it's a topic we are focusing. A necessary destination is the name of our long-term sustainability strategy, through which we assume collaborative and dialogue-based commitments. It will contribute to protect the ecosystem in South America, in our region, for the next 30 years. So what are we doing? We are, our strategy is based on 4 pillars that are very important: environmental management, climate change, circular economy, and shared value. In environmental management, we will implement a system to address our environmental impacts by 2025. In climate change, we will offset 50% of domestic emissions by 2030. And in circular economy, we want to reduce the waste that is sent to landfills to 0 by 2027. So it's a goal, a very important goal and challenging goal, but we will be there. And in the shared value, we aim to develop a shared value model that allows us to strengthen our commitment with society from our experience in connecting. LATAM Sustainable, LATAM Solidarity Plane. So it is a program with 10 years of history from the beginning. Its goal has been of making our structure connectivity and passengers cargo. During the pandemic, we moved more than 100 million vaccines within our region. That's why we call it our Solidarity Plane. The Dow Jones Sustainability Index showed that in 2016, LATAM was included in the Dow Jones Sustainability Index in the world category, where only one more airline is present. The DJSY will include the leading companies in the S&P Global Growth Market. So this is a very important subject for us. Index in terms of sustainability based on economy, social, and environmental criteria. What are we doing to be sustainable now and during the time? When and which was our first international flight, so you can know, and 1958 with Miami as the destination. Then operating destinations, as you can see, thanks to the interline agreements we have. We are now co-chair with Delta Airlines. We are part of the Delta. We are not yet in the smiles for them, but we are we co-chair to Delta now from the US and to different airlines from Canada and in Europe as well. So the interline between LATAM and Delta allows us to reach most of North American territories and increase our network. We also fly from South America, from South America out of to Europe, and as you can see in the map on the left, where we fly, and then all destinations that we fly within the region. We can't wait to reconnect you with the world. So what we are trying to do is stabilize our schedule flights within domestic South America and also international. We are working as demand comes to polish the flights, the necessary flights to connect your passengers to South America and within South America. So that has been our biggest focus for the past year. Now in Ecuador, Ecuador and US routes, so you can know what we operate is within Ecuador. We have Ecuador domestic routes, Ecuador international routes, and US international. The way we connect Ecuador is through our hub in Lima, and domestic Ecuador, we fly out of Quito, we fly to Coca, to Guayaquil, to Cuenca, to San Cristobal, and Baltra, of course, getting your passengers to the beautiful Galapagos Island. We are expecting for 2022 have our Bogota-Quito, so connecting with our flight from Miami. So the idea is to have a Miami, Bogota, Quito connecting Ecuador much better, and we will continue connecting through Los Angeles, JFK, to our hub in Lima, so you can take your passengers to Ecuador. In COVID safety, as you can, as you saw in the videos, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time here because as you saw in the video, we are spending we have a lot of protocols, safeties, are very important for us. Safety is first in our minds. We have the cabin hygienes, we have the crew protocols, we have the catering, so we have simplified food services to avoid, touching a lot of surfaces, and we also have the materials as a preventive measure and to reduce unnecessary contact. Our crew will only distribute amenities upon passenger requests. So we have adapted and changed a little bit with the new world that we are living right now to avoid any contagious, to make sure everyone flies safe with us and stays with us and fly to South America. New ways to fly, you saw the video, what we offer. So we have a very good entertainment on board, a new platform for international flights that delivers a personalized experience in control of the journey and retail services. We also have Meet the Smart Entertainment and Sleep. So you have the headphones, we know canceling technology. In regional South America, you can connect your phones, you can connect your iPads to our best, best entertainment on board. As you can see, this is, our beautiful business cabin, so smart sleep. So we have a superior resting experience with sophisticated and functional amenities, extra comfort, spacer fabric mattress, and down alternative pillows. So this is the picture of one of our cabins for the business class product. In terms of catering superior service for our flights, as I was mentioned, we were recognized for best airline in South America. So priority check-in and boarding, with middle seat block for greater comfort and brand new and contemporary menu to give you the best premium experience on board. This premium economy service we offer it within South America, in domestic South America, also between country to country in South America. And we also have some premium economy, not in all our airplanes, but in some of them flying out of the US or Canada to South America. In our economy cabins, we offer more comfort and a high-class entertainment system. So you'll have new comfortable seats. We offer a gourmet menu available to from Chile, Brazil, Argentina, Ecuador, and Peru. And on board, individual entertainment screens, as I was mentioning, you can, you have your privacy. You can choose whatever you want to watch, or you want to read, or you want to watch the news. So we really have a very good entertainment on board to offer to all our passengers who fly within South America or to South America. The LATAM Play is the best entertainment platform in the region. So we have a great selection, as I was mentioning, of free on-demand content in all of our flights. plus internet access on the domestic flights in Brazil. So we're working on having more internet access on the other countries, but for now we still have, we just launched the internet access on the domestic flights in Brazil. More options to be entertained while on board. So now we have a new microsite available directly from the browser, as I was mentioning. No need to download any apps. We have a catalog built according to the duration of the flight, and also 100% of domestic and regional flights coverage in Brazil, Peru, Colombia, Chile, and Ecuador. So you can watch from your phone, you can watch from your device, you can watch from your iPad, and that's a great that you can use in case you are flying an airplane that doesn't have their individual screens that I just showed in our economy product. You can be connected to the world at 3,000 feet. So we have high-speed internet, messaging, browsing, and streaming. With LATAM Play, you will be able to choose whatever the internet access you need, if it's for work or if it's for leisure. So we are also offering this option so you can be connected in South America, which is our longest flight route. So we have a 15 hours flight from Santiago to Melbourne. Of course, because of the situation in Australia, this flight is not operating at the moment, but we are expecting to launch again this route, which is our biggest and longest route to Australia. Our fleet, so we have one of the most modern fleets of the market. So what LATAM tries to do is change the fleets or renew the fleets every 9 to 10 years. So our Dreamliner 787 stands out among our fleet. So it is one of the most effective in terms of environmental impact. And also we have, larger windows, more storage space, and LED lighting, and delivers an exceptional flight experience. In terms of the 350s, we also have the 350, which is an Airbus, a new generation aircraft with the latest technology, wider windows and hallways, higher capacity, a modern air renewal system, and panoramic views are just some of its features. We usually have this airplane flying out of the US to Brazil, and you can see it on those routes if you are one of our passengers in the near future. So with this quick presentation, I hope I didn't go too fast. I wanted to thank you. I'm going to open for questions if you have any questions regarding LATAM. We are trying, as I mentioned, we are trying to go back to business as we were in 2019. We are now at almost 60% of capacity in long haul, which is great. And South America has recuperated much better than the long haul, because we depend on the borders restrictions. So you have any questions, you can just raise your hand or just ask. I'll be happy to help here.
Thank you very much, Lucia, for this useful presentation and great information for all of us who are involved in tourism. And also it's very nice to hear that you are recovering so fast in this pandemic time. And also I have seen that some airlines were really much affected by the pandemic, especially in Ecuador, because I am based in Ecuador, and one of the public airline companies disappeared in the country. So probably it was an advantage for you, or with opportunity to open or to cover new destinations. For example, you mentioned about Coca. Coca probably is a new destination for you that you start flying this year or last year probably. And it is really nice, as I told you, nice opportunity for this airlines that we have a good relation, in this case with you, to bring our clients. We know that in the future, when we have more clients, probably you will try to find new ways or new destinations to fly into. So this is really good to know that you are starting again with a lot of destinations, especially in Ecuador. I am talking about Ecuador because I am based here. But I don't know in other destinations in South America, like in Peru, probably in Chile. I don't know. For example, in Chile, the most visited island is the Easter Islands. I don't know if you're operating already or if you are still.
We are not operating yet to Easter Island. Easter Island, not because we don't want. more than because of the islanders negotiations, we are hoping to resume operations in 2022 to Easter Island. So there are some destinations that we are not operating because the country itself has some restrictions. But what we are trying to do is being more flexible now. We understand that the times is still, COVID, even if we don't want to sit around.
Yeah.
So we are, focusing on, being more flexible and offering, changes to passengers without penalties, to extend their trips, to promote. For Ecuador, we are, one of the actions we're doing to activate the tourism is we have a campaign called Breathe Again. So the idea is that we are trying to have people from different nationalities, so they can feel safe. And so the campaign is focusing people coming back to our beautiful Ecuador, and we are doing, we are also doing all the reactivation, like social activation, touristic, commercial. LATAM Airlines has transported more than 100 million vaccines, which is so. Also, our focus have been is just not going back to flight, but in a way, how we can also help, just not the environment. If not, with our solidarity plane, we want to take vaccines, we want to help, and this is where we are. So some destinations are subject to government restrictions, and we are just working, with every government to try and have a more stable operation as borders reopen safely.
Oh, great. So you mentioned also about your flexibility. That is very important in this pandemic times. But what happened, and the pandemic is not over. We don't know when it lasts, but you are being so flexible, changing the flights. And what happened if for those clients who plan or who postpone the trip for this year, 2021, but that the rules is changing in some destination? What happened if they want to reschedule again? In this case, the second is reschedule for the next year, for 2022. Are you being flexible with this kind of cases?
We have until the end of this year to change your trips, and then you can fly until 2022, the end of next year. We have our LATAM trade, which is www.latamtrade.com. In that latamtrade.com, you will find all our commercial exceptions that you can apply for, depending on what is your need.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Let me see if the participants who are in this sessions have any questions. So here I have the Munin is asking if you can tell us a bit more about LATAM Pass. So
LATAM Pass continues being our program for South America. We are not, as I was mentioning, for international. You can still accumulate miles. Our program have not changed at all. The only changes we have is that we are trying to enter in the miles with Delta, but not yet. So our LATAM Pass is still alive. You have, depending on your category, you can just still accumulating your miles and changing it for tickets or for any other things that you want to do with your miles.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Thank you.
If
Thank
you
you
want to
very much.
write, as Christian was mentioning in the chat, if you want to write down your questions, we'll be happy. I'll be happy to answer them all.
Okay, let's see if does anyone have any question for Lucia from LATAM? Let's see.
I'm going to be until Friday. I have a couple of openings in my agenda. So if you see that you want to have an individual appointment with me, go through like the presentation together, have some questions regarding your companies, I'll be happy to help as well. So checking, I'll be representing the company until Friday.
Great, Lucia. You mentioned also important road that is in your plan to open from Miami to Quito through Bogota. That will be a really good connection, a really good another options to get clients from North America in this case. Do you know when this road will be ready?
So we are negotiating this flight to be open in summer 2022, so we can connect Ecuador and Colombia together, and also international, because unfortunately because of the availability of our airplanes, we used to fly JFK Guayaquil. That is a route that we are not operating in 2021, but it's a route that we are hoping to operate back next year. We don't have a date yet. So for now, we are connecting Ecuador to Lima, to our hub in Lima. And we are also want to publish this Bogota Quito, so we can connect, like have a seamless connections through Colombia for summer 2022. Christian.
Okay. So we are soon. So probably in a few months we will have a new road with LATAM Airlines.
Yes.
That is.
We were supposed to fly Miami, Bogota, Guayaquil, but because of issues with the slots in Colombia, we couldn't offer that flight for you this year. So we are pushing to get the Bogota Quito for next year, and to come back to our New York JFK Guayaquil non-stop flight.
Okay, that's great. I think we will get a newsletter from LATAM, so that will be great when this road is open, is ready to push. Okay,
Yes,
another question from Munit. Is there any benefits of discount tickets for Asians waiting to use your airline when they travel to South America on fun trips, especially for not yet Asians?
Well, we are now, as you all know, in a Chapter 11 situation that we are hoping to get out of at the end of December. We have a good investors who are, trust our company, the network we have, the connections we have to South America. So for now, we are not giving any agents discounts. In the US, if you are part of our target accounts, we do offer some agent discounts. And the fan trips, we're going to resume fan trips next year, depending on the need of each market. So for now, as you can imagine, we are slow step by step, trying to get out of the situation where COVID put us all.
Okay, great. Thank you, Lucia. Munit, thank you for asking this really good question. But let me tell you a bit more about our destinations in South America. We know that for the airline is not the best time, or they are not in the best condition to offer this kind of discounts. But at the mainland, probably all destinations are trying to work together with our suppliers to get discounts for the fun trip, because in this pandemic time, most of the clients who are traveling right now are travel agencies. So they try to take this advantage because there are really good deals, especially with hotels, with some cruises, with some lodgings. So that is really good. And probably if you don't get benefits with the airline, probably we are at the mainland, you are able to get this kind of deals. So because this is the pandemic time, is the time when you have less people at every tourist place, and you have more time to visit all the places that you are looking for. So thank you for this question, Munit, and I hope you can visit us one of our 6 destinations in South America. So yes. I think we do you have something else to share with us, Lucia? I think we have more questions.
So, I know you are all, in Ecuador, and so just to let you know, Galapagos is the destination that we are putting all our efforts. So we have like 19 frequencies to Baltra, 8 frequencies to San Cristobal. We are, as you mentioned, Christian, doing flights to Coca, which is, the entry of the Amazonia. And we are also trying to increase our actual offer to 2 weekly flights to Coca for 3 frequencies, weekly weekly flights. Also, we have the corporate routes, Quito Guayaquil and Quito Cuenca, that actually, nowadays operate 45 flights weekly and 19 flights to Cuenca. So also Manta, it's a route that we have we've been able to increase operation in the last months, and nowadays we operate to Manta 4 frequencies, for flights per week. So that's what I just wanted to add in terms of Ecuador. focusing in biosecurity, all the sustainability, and that's very important. The mandate of masks still in our airplanes, the sanitation, the alcohol, everything, the social distancing. So we are going to continue with all the protocols and safety protocols, so everyone feels safe. As you saw in my video, flying an airplane is not as dirty as everyone will think. We have 3 minutes cabin that cleans the air. We sanitize the airplane after every departure, and so we are trying to keep our passengers and our clients safe, and that's a very important thing to mention.
Okay, great. So I think we do have more questions. So, and I would like to thank you very much, Lucia, for this a great time for sharing useful information about LATAM Airline. Probably we will be in touch soon. And also I would like to thank every participant who was attending this session. Thank you for being here. I'm sure that today you have a great day with a lot of meetings. So try to ask everything that you want to your suppliers. In case your colleagues were not able to attend this session, it's being recorded, and we will send you by email. So thank you very much, and so have a great day, everyone. So enjoy the census. So we are enjoying this great session about tourism in South America.
Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your participation. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions regarding my company.
Okay, thank you, Lucia.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.